Welcome to another Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Wednesday, May 19th, Stanley Cup Playoff Edition. Ian Cameron with you. We'll see if we can give you a Play of the Day winner tonight in NHL action. We're going to go to the North Division entrance, if you will, into the Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 1, Winnipeg Jets, Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton minus 150 to minus 155. Home favorites here in Game 1. The total 5.5 across the board. I think when you look at Game 1, this is an excellent opportunity for the team that we all feel looks like they are the better team at the moment, the healthier team at the moment, and the team that's obviously dominated this head-to-head series during the regular season to get out in front and take Game 1, that being the Edmonton Oilers in this game tonight. You look at the advantages for them. They've played some really solid hockey throughout the season, especially down the stretch. They played well. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, of course, the two superstars on the Oilers leading the way. But what I was impressed with the Oilers was how much better their blue line collectively played throughout the course of the season. I was impressed with the, obviously, season that Mike Smith had, the veteran goalie, who really hasn't had a season this good in net for the Edmonton Oilers, probably in the last decade. Was probably the last time he had a season this good. It's been a resurgent year for him. And there's a lot of things you have to like about the Oilers game and where it is coming into this first round series against Winnipeg. Their power play is lethal. Their penalty kill has improved. Their overall defensive game has gotten better. They've gotten saves from Mike Smith. And not only is Connor and Leon doing what they do, and that's pile up the goals, pile up the points, they're getting some of their depth forwards to step up lately. Dominic Cahoon, James Neal, Alex Chason, Ryan McLeod. And that's a positive for the Oilers going into this series. On the flip side, you've got the Winnipeg Jets struggling mightily down the stretch, skidding into the playoffs, not playing good hockey, and a very injury-plagued team entering Game 1 tonight. Tucker Poolman was banged up down the stretch on defense. You look at it, Andrew Kopp was injured. Paul Stastny was injured as well for the Jets. Although I do believe they're going to have all three of those guys in the lineup. They will not have Pierre-Luc Dubois, who has been ruled out for Game 1. And the most important injury absence tonight for the Jets is Nikolai Ehlers, who has been arguably their most impactful forward this season. He will not suit up for Game 1 tonight, and they missed him significantly late in the regular season. They thought he might be back for the start of this series. That is not going to be the case. He will not play tonight in Game 1. I think there's just a lot of advantages. Edmonton owned the head-to-head series this season in the regular season. And Connor Hellebuck, for as great a goalie as he is, Vezina Trophy winner last year, he didn't play well down the stretch of the season. And he had some of his worst numbers this season against the Edmonton Oilers of any team he played against throughout the season. So there was no team that Connor Hellebuck struggled more than the Edmonton Oilers. So, and that is definitely a worry if you're the Jets. I still think if the Jets get some of their injured players back later in the series, they could still make this competitive. But I think for Game 1, with Edmonton, the healthier, better team in terms of current form coming into this series, and with the fact that Edmonton lost Game 1 against Chicago in the playoff in their first round series last year, and they never rebounded from that. I think the onus and the focus is on the Oilers to have a strong start in this series. I think they get that strong start tonight. I'm going to lay the price with Edmonton, minus 155, Edmonton Oilers against the Winnipeg Jets. I think the Oilers take Game 1. That's going to be your Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Wednesday, May 19th. I'm Ian Cameron. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow on Thursday with another Pub Sports Radio NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs Play of the Day.